Hi, I'm Rachel Turman, and you're watching Russ Cam. Russ Cam!
Yeah.
Russ Cam!
There you go. You couldn't wait to get that out.
Alex, I'm coming for you. Russ Cam! My name is Rachel Turman. I'm based out of South Florida. I'm working with XEQ Information Solutions. So as Shervin says, Ross and I are the premier father-daughter development team in South Florida. And I have been on board since 2008, and I come from a business background, so I bring my business skills into the technology world. We focus primarily on ASP.NET development, and we're getting very heavy into the world of the HTML5 and JavaScript and your web service calls and jQuery functions and all that fun stuff to make things look pretty and work well.
And hence your session, right, that you created
That
using
is
all those technologies. Now, what was the name of that session?
The name of that session was HTML5, JavaScript, and Web Services to create a contact manager application.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
And you had a couple people in there or what?
We had a packed house, which I could not believe. Thought there were going to be 10 people. There were 100 people.
I don't believe you. You got a picture of it? Let's see it here. They're on the floor, on the walls, everything. Unbelievable. Wow.
It was very exciting
That's pretty
and
cool.
very nerve-wracking, but very exciting.
Now, was that your first presentation?
First presentation at CodeCamp.
Really?
Yep.
Congratulations. And you were telling me you used Active Reports a little bit.
Yep, we use Active Reports. We're actually doing a inventory management application for one of our new clients, and we're using that for print reports. So we're able to set that up and map it to our database and have the information filter out. It's a great program to work with. I really enjoy Active Reports, and I like all the tools available with it. I like the drag and drop functions of it. It's user-friendly, it's quick, and it doesn't really need that much coding. You can pick it up, but mostly you can manipulate it based just on the tools itself. Love GrapeCity, love the PowerTools, love my Active Reports, use it every single day of my programming.
My name's Chad England. I did a session here on aspect-oriented programming with using a tool called PostSharp. It allows you to take your non-functional programming and take it out of your business logic and separate them.
Well, that sounds fascinating. I know we were at the Geek Dinner the other night over in Fort Myers.
Yes.
Man, that was fun. Wow, that was a great sunset we caught there.
My part in this code camp is I've been doing the website. So every time everybody goes to the website, sees the agenda, that's me.
What's the buzz here? What do you think of this conference so far?
I'm excited to see what's going to happen next. You know, I like to try a different track every year. One year is SQL Server, another's Silverlight, and we'll see what happens.
I'm doing a phone session after lunch.
Yeah, I did see that. I did phone session 2 years ago. Ketterinsect.com is a software development company. I focus mainly on developing data-driven websites, a lot of medical websites, and anything that a user needs to access a database.
We're sitting right in front of the lunchroom, which is packed wall to wall, and it is just amazing. People are talking to the vendors and just having a good old time.
I didn't bring my .NET cookbook. So I'm not going to get it signed. I just ran out of time.
My name is Jeff Barnes. I'm an architect evangelist for Microsoft. Been with the company about 14 years, and so I help large customers and partners learn about our newer technologies, Windows Phone 7, Windows 8, and Azure.
What is your session?
So I already did my session. It was on powering Windows Phone 7 Deep Zoom applications using Windows Azure. You can get the materials and everything from my blog. It's blogs.msdn/jbarnes.
And Jeff's claim to fame, by the way, he is the southernmost employee of Microsoft.
That is correct. I live basically on the top of the Keys, trying to work out how to live in the Keys, but still working on that. We call that offshore development.
We did have the first annual southernmost user group, and I totally expected you to be there. What happened?
Well, just conflict in schedules. I'll be there next time, Russ. Absolutely.
That's what I wanted to hear.
I want you to know I was there in spirit. I was there in spirit.
The Windows Phone Developer Group of Tampa is an official Ineta user group.
This episode of RussCam is brought to you by Active Analysis from GrapeCity PowerTools.
Active Analysis. It's a custom control that is a totally self-contained business intelligence application. A developer can just go in the application, connect it to our data, give it to a business guy, and they can slice and dice and look and graph and OLAP their way to happiness.
Active analysis from GrapeCity PowerTools.
Smarter components for smarter developers.
Go to gvtv.gcpowertools.com, your online source for developer news. Plus, follow us on Twitter and Facebook.
Company called NeuroNet with my brother Luis Perez. We have about 36 apps right now on the marketplace.
You haven't done too much presenting. How did you think it went?
I think it went pretty good. We talk about design for the Windows Phone 7. A lot of people were very interested. A couple of tips and little tricks on the expression blend for it.
I forgot all about the behaviors, use of behaviors in expression blend. So if you had a button, for example, on your screen, you want to navigate to another page with it, you just do a drag and drop of the behavior on top of that button, which would be the change page, and then you would imagine you'd have a property there to say which page do you want to go to, and that's it.
As simple as that.
That's beautiful. No code, man.
No code.
See, you've mastered it.
Yeah.
We would like to welcome Russ and the Windows Phone 7 group. The Windows Phone Developer Group of Tampa is an official Ineta user group. Yay!